We're pretty late in the season, but I just wanted to share how I save my basil seeds, my sweet basil. When it's actively growing and you keep it picked like we do a lot, you won't have little flower heads, but once you stop picking them for a while or stop topping them for a while, they'll start to form these little flower heads. Now let's look at the ones that I'm saving seeds from, and you can see what they'll develop into. These I've let go for quite a while, and you can see that the flower heads just keep getting longer and longer. Then as the flowers disappear, you'll start to see this green stuff here, and then as it dries out, it'll look more like this brown stuff. Let me see if I can dislodge a few seeds so you can see what they look like. There's some seeds I just got out by hand. What I like to do is once they've dried out pretty dry, I just run my hand along them, along the stem, and get a bunch of them. And then I'll put these in a bag or something until I get ready to save seeds. I'll just accumulate as many of these as I can, discard the green stuff. It just took me a few minutes to pull this many off. There's quite a bit of green stuff in there. I'm going to go ahead and just stick these in the garage and let them dry out for another week or so, and then we'll come back then and I'll show you what to do next, or what I do next. Here's a look at some of the seeds I collected. The problem with basil seeds is they're inside these little husks. And in order to separate the seed from the husk, I use this little cheap strainer that I got. I think I got it at Walmart for about $5. It's nothing fancy. What I do is I just take some of these seeds as they are and put them in the strainer, and then I just rub them against that screen, and you can see the seeds are falling through, and the husk, most of it is staying inside the strainer. You just do that until you think you've got all the seeds out, and then dump the husk in the trash or something. You don't want to go too crazy, or you could rub the skin off your fingers. I'm just gently pushing against the screen, and as you can see, they're coming out pretty good. Just repeat that process over and over until you have all your seeds processed. And then, as you can see, there's some really fine dust-like particles that are coming through with the seeds. And I'll show you what to do on that here in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and process some of these seeds, and then we'll come back. I didn't quite finish all of them, but I just wanted to show you what you'll have. You can see the seeds are mixed with this real fine stuff. And you can separate those. The seeds will be heavier than the little pieces of husk. So if you put them in a bowl and blow on them gently, the lighter stuff will fly out and the seed should remain. It probably wouldn't hurt a thing if you saved them just like they are. But if you want to clean them up a little bit, just shake them a little bit. That'll kind of help the seeds to settle to the bottom. I just made a mess. Then this is best done outside, but I'm going to make a mess on my workbench here just so I can show you how to blow on these. And that's all there is to it. You just keep blowing on it lightly. And all that husk will come out and the seed should remain. I'll go ahead and work on that, and I'll come back when I have it a little bit more cleaned up. I went ahead and did some of it outside, and as you can see, the seeds are becoming more visible. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some more. As you can see, now we have mostly seeds. It's up to you how clean you want them. Really wouldn't hurt anything to store them just like this. Or you can clean them up as much as you want. With this, trying to rush a little bit, I've got more seeds that I blew out. So you're going to lose some seeds doing it this way, but they'll be cleaner. It's kind of a preference sort of thing. But anyway, that's how you can separate your seeds and clean them up. How much is up to you. And there's a closer look at them. And with just a little bit of work, I've got more seeds than I could possibly use next year.